In tonight's headlines, speaking at the National Day reception, Chief Executive John Lee says Hong Kong should actively explore new areas of development, fully seize opportunities, and contribute to the country's development. Citizens take advantage of various National Day perks to immerse in the festive atmosphere. And multiple flights between Hong Kong and Taiwan are cancelled as super typhoon Krathon is expected to make landfall near Kaohsiung by Wednesday afternoon.
A National Day reception was held by the SAR government to commemorate the 75th anniversary of the founding of the People's Republic of China, following a flag-raising ceremony at Golden Bohemia Square. Chief Executive John Lee expressed optimism about the city's future development, stating that opportunities exceed challenges. Lee noted that this year marks the first National Day since the enactment of the Article 23 legislation, making it historically significant.
While
the city's chief praised the nation's remarkable achievements in various fields, he emphasized the need for the SAR to adapt to our circumstances, continuously reform, recognize and seek change, break through bottlenecks, address shortcomings, remove obstacles while consolidating and enhancing Hong Kong's advantages, so that Hong Kongers can share the fruits of development. Highlighting the city's ranking as the third global financial center, Lee showcased the resilience of its financial system and business environment. He said the monthly household income rose about $2,800 over the past 2 years, reflecting a recovery from economic challenges, while he also vowed to improve residents' lives. The city leader also affirmed that safeguarding national sovereignty, security, and development interests will be the government's highest principles. He pledged to transform patriotic enthusiasm into concrete actions, uniting all sectors to achieve the city's prosperity. Prior to the reception, the chief executive couple, along with former SAR leaders, central government representatives, and foreign consuls, attended the flag-raising ceremony at the Golden Bohemia Square, where helicopters from the flying service saluted the flags in the sky, while fireboats in Victoria Harbour performed a water salute in honor of the occasion. Jeremy Zhu, Cable News. The city is buzzing with a vibrant mix of activities in celebration of the National Day, from dazzling fireworks display at night to enticing dining perks from over 3,000 restaurants across the city. While the MTR was providing a 25% discount on fares, both trams and ferries were free for the day. Many people eagerly took advantage of the complimentary tram rides to go out and celebrate. This tourist from Liaoning expressed her excitement, saying, "It's so much fun. The atmosphere in Hong Kong for National Day is fantastic. There are so many people." Today, moviegoers could take pleasure from the big screens at half price, alongside the premiere of a new giant panda documentary. This moviegoer shared, "There's a film I wanted to see, so I took advantage of the half-price offer. These National Day discounts encourage residents to go out and enjoy the festive atmosphere, which is quite nice." Another local remarked on the affordability of the promotions, saying they're great for regular folks. After the movie, she planned to continue her day with some shopping. This shopping center is offering over 100 National Day promotions from more than 50 retailers, aiming to boost foot traffic. Yo Ki-hoi, Deputy General Manager of Sun Hong Kai Real Estate Agency, highlighted that during the holiday period, coupons valued at over $40 million are being distributed to lure spending. A buy one get one free deal will also be offered throughout October after the second day of the month. The mall anticipated a 12% increase in foot traffic and a 15% rise in sales due to the festivities. Jeremy Zhu, Cable News.
Immigration Department recorded over 500,000 people entering and leaving the city via various checkpoints as of 4 p.m. today, the first day of the National Day Golden Week. Among them, over 292,000 were inbound and 209,000 were outbound. The department has identified today as the travel peak for the National Day holidays. Among the land ports, Lowell Port was the busiest, recording 24,300 entries and departures. Many mainland tourists want to seize the opportunity to enjoy an array of activities and discounts offered by the SAR government in celebration of the National Day. This tourist said she was attracted by the free museums, the fireworks show at the Victoria Harbour, and the discounted transportation in the city. Meanwhile, many Hong Kongers also want to go to the mainland to experience a different festive atmosphere. This resident said she was attracted by the celebration activities in the mainland and wanted to try some mainland food using the opportunity. Land ports at Lok Ma Chau Spur Line, the Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau Bridge, Hong Kong Port, and the West Kowloon Station are also expecting a passenger surge. Authorities said more manpower will be deployed to ensure smooth entry and exit. Quentin Yang, Cable News. A grand flag-raising ceremony was held at the Tiananmen Square in Beijing this morning to mark the 75th founding anniversary of the People's Republic of China. Amid a resounding trumpet melody, the national flag was majestically escorted into the square by 96 members of the Chinese People's Liberation Army Guard of Honor. A brilliant array of colorful balloons and doves, both emblem and peace, soared gracefully into the sky, elevating the festive atmosphere to its peak. Thousands of spectators from all over the country gathered at the square in the early morning, eagerly waiting for hours to witness the exciting moment. They sang the national anthem while watching the national flag going up. Many held national flags in their hands and adorned their faces with flag stickers. We want to celebrate this great day, the 75th anniversary of our beloved motherland, alongside our fellow compatriots, said a college student. Many tourists from the special administrative regions journeyed to the capital specifically for this celebration. My eyes were filled with tears the moment the national anthem was played. I've received patriotic education throughout my life, but being present at the scene, surrounded by these magnificent buildings, and the portrait of Chairman Mao filled me with a sense of pride and a connection to my country, said a tourist from Macau. Meanwhile, a variety of colorful events are being held across the capital during the National Day and throughout the Golden Week celebrations. Quentin Yang, Cable News.
Super typhoon Krathon is closing in on Taiwan, with landfall anticipated near Kaohsiung in southern Taiwan by Wednesday afternoon. At Fugan Fishing Port, conditions have worsened, with waves reaching 10 meters high. Fishing boats are returning to port for safety. Meteorologists warn that Krathon might be the strongest typhoon to make landfall in southern Taiwan on record. In Dawu Township, mudslides have blocked roadways, prompting traffic control measures. In Taipei, emergency repairs are underway at the Taipei Dome to prevent further water leaks, while evacuation gates and slope access points were closed at 5 p.m. to lower flooding risks. Schools and businesses in Tainan, Kaohsiung, and Hualien have suspended operations, and train services on Taiwan Railway's northern and eastern lines have ceased. Numerous flights are cancelled. Cathay Pacific has cancelled 16 flights between Hong Kong and Kaohsiung and Taipei over a 3-day period, with 14 of those flights to Kaohsiung. Hong Kong Express has cancelled 6 flights to Kaohsiung and 6 flights to Taipei tomorrow. Additionally, there will be a total of 10 flights to Taichung cancelled over tomorrow and the day after. Hong Kong Airlines has cancelled 2 flights between Hong Kong and Taipei tomorrow. Meteorological authorities indicate that Krathon is moving slowly, with its effects expected to last until Thursday morning. Typhoon warnings remain in effect for both land and sea. Jeremy Zhu, Cable News. With over half of the votes from both upper and lower houses, President of Japan's ruling party, Liberal Democratic Party, Shigeru Ishiba, has been formally appointed as the 102nd Prime Minister by the Japanese Parliament. Following the appointment, Ishiba went to the Prime Minister's office to discuss cabinet formation with Keiichi Ishii, partner of the ruling coalition and Komeito party leader. After their meeting, he visited the Imperial Palace to meet with Emperor Naruhito for the official appointment and cabinet certification ceremony. The new cabinet has been formally established on the same day. Ishiba is scheduled to address the National Diet on Friday to outline his administration's policies and will appear at both houses next week to answer questions from lawmakers. On Wednesday, the current House of Representatives will be officially dissolved, paving the way for a new election later this month.
At least 22 school children and 3 teachers were killed after their school bus caught fire in suburban Bangkok today, according to local media. The bus was carrying 38 students and 6 teachers for a school trip before a tire burst caused the vehicle to hit an embankment and ignited the fire around noon. Videos on social media showed the entire bus being engulfed in fire, with huge plumes of black smoke pouring out as it was parked on the road. 16 students and 3 teachers managed to escape the inferno and were transferred to a hospital. The rest 25 were trapped in the fire, and the police have confirmed their death. Thai Prime Minister Paetongtarn Shinawatra offered her condolences in a post on social media platform X, saying the government would take care of medical expenses and compensate the victims' families.
The death toll across 6 states in the southeastern part of the United States has soared to at least 131, 4 days after Hurricane Helene crashed ashore in Florida's Big Bend area. Hundreds of people are still missing, while almost 2 million people were out of power. The monstrous Category 4 hurricane caused catastrophic destruction to the region and was one of the deadliest storms to hit the U.S. in the last half-century. Asheville in North Carolina was particularly hard hit. Staggering downpours in the last few days had left the scenic mountain city now engulfed by murky brown flood water. Roads were damaged and hundreds of highways were still closed to traffic. Flood waters also led to power outages and cut off mobile phone service, hindering the dispatching of relief supplies to the devastated city. Residents not only had to line up to buy daily supplies, but also to get potable water, as water supplies were still not restored. Thousands of U.S. National Guard members had been activated to help with recovery efforts across the East Coast, with helicopters airdropping supplies. At least 50,000 technicians were rushing to help restore power and repair roads. President Joe Biden said he plans to visit areas in North Carolina on Wednesday, but will try to limit his disruption of ongoing recovery efforts.